Anyways, yo, about you guys, what's up? It's Lone Wolfing on YouTube and my brother with it Sama. And right now we have like a new co-host right now.
Hey, what's up? Bobby Kid, YouTube.
All right, dudes. All right, what? Hey, we are. This is the third episode of podcast. Ask the people of the Empire. So yeah. First off, let's get into our first subject, which is the topic of the week, which is about microtransactions in games. Yeah. Anyways, let's first start out with with our first targets. A game called Final Fantasy All the Bravest. It's a mobile game. Are you guys familiar with it?
Final Fantasy.
All the Bravest.
Um, I may have heard about it. Yeah.
I had it downloaded, but I haven't really played much into.
Right. Right. Final Fantasy All the Bravest is one of the worst uses of microtransactions on mobile games. Not the worst. There's being Dungeon Keeper. We'll get to that when we talk about EA. But in in retrospect, and All the Bravest was considered one of the worst games of all time because one, its gameplay is really really bad, and basically when you're attacking the enemy, you're supposed to tap each character to attack, but it's much easier to swipe around. But we're not going to talk about the gameplay. We're going to talk about its use of money, which is if all your characters die, you spend a good amount of money trying to bring them back. Heck, not
So it's like in order to even play a game, really, you have to spend money.
yeah.
Per person.
Yeah, whose dog is that?
Sorry.
Okay. Then there's not that. It's one of those games that is considerably the worst vendor of. Sorry for that loud noise. Things. Eh, city life. Anyways, it's one of the worst offenders of the pay to win things happening in mobile games. Well, there's also another game that I actually found out from YouTuber Angry Joe called Star Trek Trexels. Trexels. Well, it's a game where another one that's pretty much pay to win, and that's forcing you to pay money just to increase your things.
Wait, what game is this again?
Star Trek Trexels. It's a game where you're forced to play money just to upgrade your ship to create more new crews and whatnot.
So that's the only way to like. Well, you know what that reminds me of? There was this dungeon crawler. I don't know if it was. I don't think it was. I think it played kind of like Diablo or maybe something else. But you really like you can only do like a few things at a time, and then you had to wait. Like, I guess it's like to recharge like whatever moves you had, and you had to wait, or you could pay X amount of cash in order to like immediately move again. And that kind of, I think that kind of mechanic in terms of like paying to play is the like scummy because like I don't know, not only scummy but kind of counterproductive because at the end of the day you want people to like I guess pay to play your game,
Give me
of
a
course,
sec.
but
Sorry, Rob. Give me a sec. I think the volume on this thing need to be lower. All right, talk again.
hello,
Hello.
hi,
Okay. I had to
hey.
lower this because it's under red. Anyways, you're done. Talk again.
Oh no, I think that kind of like pay to play mechanic where like you can't play a game at all unless you pay is kind of like counterproductive, especially so early on in the game. It's kind of think within like the first 5 minutes of continue to play the game unless I pay. I think that's kind of I don't know, off-putting. It makes me not want to play, and I probably won't play because I don't like if it's like play with like incentives, kind of like let's say Fortnite, for instance. Like like the game entirely, like it's the same exact game no matter what. You're only paying if you want like cosmetics and stuff. Perhaps that adds like a little bit of like flavor to your gameplay. It doesn't make it stale when you have something to play for, like with the battle pass and whatnot. But the core game itself doesn't change. Like anybody can install it and play. With the free to play, what do they call them? Freemium. I don't even know what the correct terminology, but like if you have to pay in order to like play the game, um, or you have to wait for like a few hours in order to play it, and I think that's kind of counterproductive.
Yeah, it's at yeah a lot of mobile games had pretty much do this like some sort of Wellby. Hmm. Wellby still there?
Yeah. I think
Okay.
I was just fixing my audio because y'all couldn't hear me.
Okay.
Hmm.
Anyways, there are a
Yeah,
lot
I'm
of
pretty sure it definitely stemmed the thing from like Candy Crush.
okay.
That's the
Explain.
phrase. Yeah, time gated. Yeah.
Hmm. There's
And then
also
most mobile games followed suit because Candy Crush became the biggest mobile game of all.
of all time. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Ne- the next game I might want to talk about. I want to talk about 2K and okay, hold up. The thing is under red. All right, let's see. Yeah, okay, that's better. The next thing I was gonna talk about is I want to talk about 2K and EA, but I want I want to talk about Mortal Kombat 11 because they did the same tactics of putting up a paywall for upgrading characters. In NetherRealms actually listened to the fans and tried to put patch updates to remove such limiters for upgrading. I
This
could be,
is in 2K20.
I'm talking about Mortal Kombat 11.
Oh,
Actually,
Mortal Kombat. Okay.
uh,
Oh, 2K games. Hate Mortal Kombat 11. I'm guessing.
no, that NetherRealm
Oh.
Studios made Mortal Kombat 11. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm wrong, but I have not played Mortal Kombat 11 in a long time. I only just got it, but I think he was for upgrading a character, like giving them the appropriate attire or whatnot, and some they make you do some scummy stuff. And their elves listen to their fans and remove such limiters. Hmm. So you won't have to pay money just to get new characters and stuff. Though I could be wrong about the whole upgrade characters thing, though. I might be wrong. Hmm. Anyways, let's talk about 2K and EA because they are the worst offenders of microtransactions in games.
Yeah, I wish I were more informed. I know they had a big scandal with Star Wars Battlefront 2. Was
Yeah,
it
they
2?
did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I forget what that was about, but it was like I think it had something to do with like loot boxes or something like that.
That's
Uh,
exactly what it was.
actually, they don't. The EA does not call it loot boxes. They call them surprise mechanics. Yeah, no one's gonna see me, but I'm just doing them in quotes right with my hands.
Yeah, that's how like they justify surprise mechanics.
Right. Yeah. They was like a huge time grind into getting any character, but then with the loot boxes, you can just get 400 hours of time just out of the window by getting a random Yoda or something.
Oh, now I remember. Yeah, there were certain characters. Yeah, like either you put like X amount of time,
Yeah.
or you had to like just pay money to get it. And but the thing is, like, it was such an absurd amount of time in order to get a character that's kind of unfair that like, oh, actually
Yeah,
pay
that they were just basically incentivizing
Yeah.
buying it.
Yeah. I'm not really a fan of like the new Battlefront 2's I'm not really a fan of Battlefront 2's character use, actually, to be honest, but I hate the idea of using loot boxes in general to